everybody. I'm sure it's been a while since you've seen me or heard of me, but I thought we can go ahead, since everyone is doing videos for their classes, we can do an art video, something that you can do at home, very easy, very simple. I'm using a regular piece of paper, printer paper. I'll give you steps on how to make it a square because we'll need it for this project. But since Easter is coming up, I thought we would just do something very easy for you guys. Just a little bunny, or something just really cute that you can make very fast. So if you have your paper ready, we're just gonna do a couple folds. And if you prefer very sharp, smooth edges, you can have a pair of scissors. Hopefully you have that around. So let us begin. So we're first, and a lot of you guys, you should know, I've told you guys many times how to make a square with a piece of paper like this. So if you know, go ahead and start doing it. Everyone else, please pay attention. You're going to go ahead and grab this top part right here, this corner, and you're not gonna make it go here. You're not gonna go to this edge. No, you're going to fold a line like this. You're gonna fold this little corner right here. You're gonna grab it, fold this in half. You're just gonna make sure that this is perfectly straight with this side. We don't care about it touching this. We don't want this to touch this. We're gonna fold it right here. Try to make it as even and smooth as possible. If you're having trouble, please have your mom or dad help you, whoever you're living with. Okay. Once you got that nice and even, we're going to smooth it out. If you happen to have a nail or some sharp edge like this, something very flat but has a, like a very smooth edge, if you want to smooth this out, you can go ahead and press it down like so. That way the fold is permanent. It stays there. It won't be rounded or won't be uneven. If you don't really care, you don't have to worry about it. So now that you have this extra piece we can cut. Now, some of you have seen me without any scissors, just fold it like this, and I've used my spit or my tongue just to wet the paper so that's easy to rip. You can do that if you want to as well. If you don't have scissors, that is fine by me. Do whatever you gotta do, but please be careful. Do not rip the paper. We need this in order to make a bunny. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Give me a second as I cut it. Okay, now that we got this piece out of the way, we do not need it. Trash it, do whatever you gotta do to it. So now we have our paper. Now notice this paper, since in order to make our square we had to fold it like this, we actually needed to fold it this way. So we have a very important line right here. If you see that little folded line, good, we need it. You're gonna hold it like this, diamond shaped. You're gonna grab this corner right here, and you're gonna fold it to the center. Make it nice and even. Make sure that you fold this bottom corner very, very finely. Make sure the line is going in the center of it. Once it's perfectly lined, we're going to fold this side. You can grab your sharp edge, whatever you need in order to flatten it. You can use your nail if you want to, by doing this. Then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Exactly what we did here, we're gonna do here. You're gonna grab this corner, you're gonna go all the way to this right here, to the very center, our line. Make sure that this part, this right here, forms a straight line, or as much of a straight line as you possibly can. If it's not perfectly straight, that's fine. Just do your very, very best. And then you're gonna make sure that this little corner right here is folded perfectly in half. Go ahead, once you got that all set, we fold this right here, your sharp edge, flatten it out. Okay, so now we almost got a kite. It looks like a kite, doesn't it? Okay, so what we're gonna do up here, we're gonna fold it we're gonna turn it upside down, I should say. This right here, this part, we're gonna fold right here. There's a little point right here where the two corners meet. We're gonna have our third corner right here, meet it. We're not gonna cross it, we're not going over it, we're just barely touching it. And then we're gonna fold this right here in half like this. Grab your sharp edge, flatten it out, and then turning it over like this. So now it looks a little less like a kite, but still sort of. This right here, you're gonna fold it over like this. It is okay if the point goes over this line here. It is perfectly fine. But probably have it right about middle of your little triangle here. Make sure this line is touching about the middle, and then you fold it down. Make sure to grab your sharp edge, flatten it out. So now that we have this, we're gonna turn it over. And now, see this point right here? This very, very top part right here? Not the point, not where the triangle is, but right here. This little part right here. Right there, that line. You're gonna grab this side right here, this point. We're gonna have it meet right there. We're gonna fold it like this, flatten it out with the sharp edge. So now you got this funky looking shape. Now here's what we're gonna do with this. See this little line right here? We're gonna fold it in half. It should be very easy since we already have a line like this. The paper should naturally fold like this. So now we're already almost to our little bunny here. So this part might be a little tricky. So see this little triangle part right here? You're gonna lift it up like this, and we're gonna fold right here. So you pick it up a little bit, not all the way. Just pick it up right about here. That should be fine. And then you're gonna fold this right here. Grab your sharp edge, whatever you need to flatten that out. So now we're almost there. But notice, where are my ears? This guy right here, he's got ears. But this guy does not. He has just one big old ear. That's not natural. We need to cut him some ears. So if you have to unfold it a little bit, straighten it out, do what you gotta do. But with your pair of scissors, if you have them. If not, maybe you got a knife, some kind of pocket knife. Make sure you have your parents doing it, not you. You're going to cut a line perfectly in the middle of these two flaps. Try your best not to touch the flaps. You just want to cut this part right here. You're gonna grab your scissors and you're gonna cut almost all the way down, right about there. So now you can make yourself, your little bunny, some ears. Make sure you do your best to open these little pockets up so that way you can really see the ears. So now you have your ears and you have your bunny. But here's the problem. Notice how my bunny over here, nice and colorful as he is, he's got an eyeball and a little nose. If you have a pen or a pencil, or even if you have what I have over here, a bunch of colored pencils, if you got anything on you, if it's a marker, colored pencils, what have you, you can grab those and you can decorate and color your bunny however you want. I'm just gonna quickly grab my pen over here. I'm gonna give it some eyeballs and a little nose, and I'll call it quits. But you guys, you can go all out. You can add spots, you can add stripes, you can color it and decorate it however you want. So right here on the face, you see this little area, this little edge? This is where the nose would go. So let me just draw real quickly a little nose. So now you got yourself a little nose right there. And the eyeball, from right here, all you're doing is go straighten out over here. From here, move your pen or pencil over here, draw a little circle. If you wanted to have plain old eyes, go ahead. Some bunnies have red eyes, so you can draw a little circle and then grab a color, a red color, whatever it is, crayon, marker, colored pencil, and you can color it in. I'm gonna leave mine black, just for the sake of it, and then you can do the same on the other side because bunnies do not have just one side of a face. They have two. So, go back to that corner right there, you draw your little nose, and then from right here, go straight out like here, draw your little circle, color it in, and boom. Just like how I did over here, we got ourselves a much bigger bunny. This one was this piece of paper right here, it was already like a little square, but it was all decorated. This actually came from a collection of origami paper that my mom had, so I stole one from her. But this one I just used regular printer paper because I felt that this was probably going to be something that would probably be at home most likely, whereas these, not everyone is going to have some origami paper with them. So although you can do it with any square piece of paper that you have, right here is if you want to use your origami paper if you have some at home, or printer paper, which is generally something that you can get anywhere. This is something that you can expect to have at home. If not, you can just quickly go to the store, get a pack. I would imagine that's if you have any use for paper. Anyway, so that's it. Your bunny can also stand upright, so that way you're able to just play with it if you would like. You can have you can make a bunch of them so that you have a bunch of companions. You can play with them. But otherwise, that is it. I hope you have fun making this project because it's very simple, very easy, something really quick that you can do just if you want to have fun and make bunnies. All right.